hello everybody. Doing any of those like starting soon screens, those are lame. Anyway, hi guys. How are we doing today? Hello. I will do a little bit of explanation as to what we're doing once we get a little bit, further into the stream and get people to like kind of start to trickle in. And oh no, double audio. Just a second. Epic. So let me just ping everyone on Discord here. Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into the stream. This is basically like a part 1 stream, for what we're gonna be, for kind of like a 2-parter deal that we're gonna finish up, the Saturday, stream. So yeah, this is basically part 1 of part 2, of streams, because, so basically what we're doing is I want to do a grand tour. Using mods? No. I mean, there's just gonna be visual mods, but no. So I want to do a grand tour. If you don't know what a grand tour is, it's basically where you try to go to every single planet and moon in KSP. Yeah, long time. So yeah, we're here. It's amazing. I'm back. I know, right? It's crazy. Where the money? No problem. GG on winning. Yeah. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to try to do a grand tour, right? That's what I want to do. And that's obviously what a grand tour is like. It's like the most difficult thing in KSP, right? You have to try and go to every planet and moon and do all the... No, that's, yeah, you can, yeah. It's very difficult and hard and very challenging, and I'm trying to think of synonyms for hard, but I can't because I'm dumb. Anyway, so, yeah. So obviously that's going to require, actually we still have the drone ship mods. Those are, I'm just going to probably keep those because they're such a meme. But that obviously requires a lot of effort to actually do a grand tour. Like, it's probably one of the harder things to do in KSP. Without mining. That's kind of the challenge here. Without mining or refueling, right? So that's kind of the doozy in it. So what we're going to try and do is Saturday is going to be the big old stream where we actually try and fly the mission. But today is... use the drone ship. It's something. I have returned. Hey, Chillman God, how you doing? Hey, everyone. I use a mod. It's like the SpaceX autonomous spaceport drone ship or something like that. But the point is, yeah. So today's stream, unfortunately, is like the slightly boringer stream. I know I had to build the rocket at some point, and I know that would take a while. And I figured, hey, might as well stream and have something to do while I'm building the rocket. So. We'll be live for hopefully 2 hours. 2 hours. Hopefully I can get this rocket built by then. But, I don't know. And also, if I remember, yeah. How do you have enough fuel? I said, you need this, or? I don't know. 69420, haha. Denmark, epic. For months, no. Anyway, okay, so... First things first, what is the right order to do the planets in? Is it like Elu, Jewel, and then all the Julian moons, and then Dres, Duna, Moho, no, Duna, Eve, Moho? I don't even remember. You going to one? I'm going to everywhere. So basically, you know, let's start the landers. Save and build station. Have single moon plane. We could maybe. How long will this take you? I have no idea. I assume the flying bit's gonna take a little bit longer than the building bit, but the building bit is gonna take a while. Thanks, phone are done. Yeah. So okay. So let's start with one thing. Pressure. Oh yeah, reduce lag. True that. Okay, so let us build lander number 1. Wrist. Right to the Hunger Games. Oof, da hungry. Alright, so, yeah, so let's start off with an Eve lander. That is not a very efficient design, is it? I guess we could do it like... This is the way Matt has sometimes done it. He's gone like this, and then you do something like this. Very epic gimmick, So let's go ahead and we can do that. Zen, VCon. How much I missed? We just got started here. This stream probably won't be that exciting. It's literally all going to be building. I know, like, if I go look at my analytics, typically building is what you guys watch the least of, so. I don't know. Maybe you guys will have to tell me how to, like, actually do this, because I'm probably going to completely fail. Because Grand Tours are hard, man. Maybe we should go to E first. I honestly don't know what the most efficient design is to do something like this, so. We got Gilly, yeah. Moho, Eve, Mon, Minmus, Duna, Ike, Dres, Jewel, Lath, Tylo, Val, Bop, Pol, Elu. This is all bodies in order beside Kerbin, and yeah. The tricky thing is what order. I would consider, I'd probably go to Eve first. I'd probably go Eve and Gilly first. That'd probably be the best, in my opinion. How much Delta V is that? That's, 2,400? What would this entry give us? Probably less. Wait, 100. Because this the Eve Lander is obviously. Why do we have it? What about crap is there a heat shield there for? Jeez. I'm a loser. There. Actually, why is there even a decoupler? Wow, I'm a mega loser. That's 2,800 Delta V without that. That's 2,800. Okay. So we have 2,800 Delta V to have messed around with there. That should be alright. And then we can do a decoupler. And then we need a bottom stage. Eve. Hey, Staudago. Sun landing. Ha ha ha. Hey, Billy. Da 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 da. Well, will it be one launch or a different launch for different bodies? Oh no, this is all one launch. Saving cell timer. Yep. This is like the big one. This is like the I don't know what to say. It's like the hardest you could make. This is a single launch, no refueling, no remining, and ideally minimum amount of gravity assists because they're complicated and they take time, and I don't have the patience for that. So, yeah, let's go ahead and make this thing. This is a bit where everyone makes the Eve Landers too big. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. There's social bonds, yeah, basically. Hey, Spaceflight. What's up? Hi, everyone. Hello. Do. So let's see here. Can I fit 8 around here? I don't think I can fit 8. Let's do 6. This is a bit where we'll obviously test all these. So the two obviously hardest are going to be Eve and Tylo. Eve is definitely going to be the biggest. What's up? Hi everyone. Do. Eve and Tylo be the hardest, obviously. Eve will be the heaviest lander, but well. Let's see. Is that centered? Alright, that's not even attached. Why are they sometimes not even attached to the decouplers? It's really quite annoying. Do. Okay, there we go. That's what we want. Alright. So, let's do this. And then what we can do is if we enable crossfeed, that would enable it on everything? Yeah, okay. So, this would give us a lot of Delta V. Yeah. Like a lot. But problem B is when we go to Eve sea level, we have 0 Delta V. See, look. We don't even get off the ground. So we probably want to look into that situation. Probably want to look into that. I'm also going to just go ahead and chuck some parachutes on here. Do I want to do that? Ooh, this could be interesting. No, that's just liquid fuel. What a loser. Rock going. Let's go into Eve. This is the Eve Lander. It's a grand tour. So, we're doing everything. We're doing all the stuffs. There's like an adapter, isn't there? Russia. Let's see. Dot 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 dot. 100 likes in the next hour. Everyone watching. Ha ha ha. Add us a kill velocity for landing. We should be able to just. We could either parachute down or just use a little bit of propulsivity to land or whatever. We need all the likes. We need all the likes on this stream. I know. This stream is probably not going to be like OMG, the most viewed pilot stream in history. I just have a feeling. This is kind of the stream we just got to get out of the way, honestly, before we can get to actually flying the Grand Tour. So, but the Grand Tour stream is going to be epic. I've never done a Grand Tour before, so. I wonder how that will go. But I've been playing KSP for so long, I feel like it's time that I do like the ultimate challenge. Next multi-day stream when? It'll be the end of summer. I just gotta make sure I have the mental energy for that. And on Mimus to save fuel. Very off topic was just wondering about my landing submission. Oh, I was gonna say, wasn't yours the one that was the SFS orbital clip? I believe it was. We respect my PCs at 7700K, 4.7 gigahertz on that one, 1080 Ti, and then a 32 gigabytes of RAM at 2400 megahertz. Multi-stream after August 28th, specific day. It'll probably be before then. Although I'm getting ready for another long stream coming up soon. So do not worry. What if you use skippers? Nah, they're just less efficient. Yeah, yeah. It does do better, but I mean it's hard to. I mean it's just hard. So basically, what we need to do now is I need to remove from symmetry. Remove from symmetry. So we want these two to detach first. Remove from symmetry. Remove from symmetry. Looks good. And then it'll be the last two. So this should do the epic like asparagus type staging. And then we will have, let's see. No. Let's see. We will have 3 engines on here, and then these engines need to fire right away. And then these engines will go with, let's see, these guys are the first ones to stage. So maybe we can make him up with the second one. Wait, so who are the second guys to stage? These bros. Alright. Maybe we could have the engine line up here. And then we will just be very epic. Do that, do that, do that, do that. And just like that, we have ourselves an Eve lander. The real question is, does it work? Doth it worketh? Every dollar donation has 5 minutes stream for 20K. I don't know, 20 for 20K? Should I do that? Make that our 20K special. Tiny new shit. Okay, so we'll call this Eve Lander. Okay. All the parts, how much parts of this? 56? Alright, let's get a Kerbal in here. Yeah, maybe that could be our 12, although, yeah, we'll see how, yeah, 20K special. That'll be it. Oh, yeah. I need to do some of those, like, rocketception type things. We have, like, rockets at, anyway, hard to, you know, we have like rockets on top of rockets and all, they're all like meshed together and it's really weird. Anyway, let's do an Eve mission. So, not actually, we're just testing here. Can this thing get off of Eve? Test! Alright, here we go. Physics easing is off, right? Alright, here we go. Eve test. Watch this work first try. Wait, no, it's already failing. Yep, we already failed. Ha! Lol! Epic! Zero shaded. Already failed. I am succeeding at failing. You ever seen Rock Launch person? Oh, he's still very 10 mil. Probably by not playing KSP. And maybe KSP too, I don't know. I've never seen, but I do hope to see a rocket IRL soon. It will be amazing. Pro time. Yeah, I need to make the atom rocket. That'd be fun. Alright. So we need to keep an eye on this. We need to point radial out. And then... stage. And then... a stage. And then keep going up. Oh, it's stable. And then at around 10 kilometers, I'm going to start pitching downrange here. Okay. Whoa, nope, can't do that. Nope, 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 not going to work. RIP. Hey, Annie. Next attempt. Whoa, I thought my pitch was supposed to be 90. I think I doofed that up. Oh yeah, I put my altitude to 90. Uh-oh, don't crash. Ah. I cannot even test. RIP. Static fire. Yeah, that was awesome, the VN3 static fire. Okay, so Eve, you want to go to Eve, sea level, altitude 15, pitch 90, set position. Alright, and then we can do another test here. Legs up. So then these tanks basically go down immediately. So we will go ahead and stage them away. And then these ones are going to take a little bit longer, but they will also go away like so. And then we're just waiting for these tanks to go away. And then maybe we can start pitching downrange after then. Because we're getting quite high and we're not being able to pitch down because it like immediately loses control. And like look how high it's getting. Throttle down maybe and try and start just a gentle pitch. Without losing control! Holy crap. This thing, dude. Air surfaces, yeah, a good idea. Let's put some fins. Put some fins on it. Hopefully that doesn't hurt our delta V too much. So this is why I'm streaming this, or else I'd be... I forget things. We need... let's do something like... we can do something like... these are pretty big fins, but... there we go. Epic fins! Okay, so now we will be able to fly a little bit better, hopefully. Actually, spam. Oh yeah, I even forgot them. Have drag. I do not think so. Break any rules? Well, yeah, you didn't really break any rules. There weren't any specific rules against that. It's just the reason I got rid of it was just because he used SFS Orbital's thing, and he never like said it was cool. So it has just been an awkward situation. Like if it turned out he didn't want his craft in there, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, sorry bro, but it's in, you know, so that's just you know. And plop. And plop. If you could do an easy tutorial. I've been saying I'm supposed. Oh, gimbal. Oh, yeah, right. I could turn gimbal down. That's a good idea. You're right. I've been saying I'm going to do a tutorial channel for KSP for literally ever. Oh, this is like infinitely more stable. This is actually insane. This is incredibly inefficient, though. Okay, we're accelerating. I'm really gonna try and get that tutorial channel started up soon. It seems like a lot of people want it. Oh gosh, let's try and throttle down just a little bit here. Like, holy crap, this thing is going crazy. Oh, well, I guess that's one way to get rid of it. Oh, we're about to melt. We're melting! Okay, we melted. Hahaha. Where's my Kerbal? Did you get a Kerbal? Let's see. Let us try again. This is getting better every time. We're getting further. So that time we've melted. So that probably is not an ideal situation. Alright. Then I want to point radial out. And then we want to stage away those guys. And then we want to stage away. And the G's will decrease a little bit. Okay, and then I want to take my gimbal, make sure that's turned down. And then as you cross 10 kilometers, I'm going to start actually gimbaling just a little bit now, just because of how difficult it is to get the thing pitched over. And then once you separate these fuel tanks, I'm going to think about throttling down to like probably 1/3 or something to keep the speed nice and under control. Because no matter what, we're going to be going insanely fast. Okay, we are pitching down range. Maybe if we get a little bit higher, that might be a good idea. And stage, and throttle down to 1/3. And we can actually throttle a little bit higher than that. We lost a little bit of the air brakes there. Okay, let's keep the throttle under control. I mean, I can melt the nose cone. That could be like a strategic thing that we do, like just melt the nose cone off. Strategic staging. Oh, the engine's out. Stage separation confirmed. We can undock. We can light up that next engine, get that nose down, and then we can accelerate into a low eve orbit. How much burn time do we got on this thing? 90 seconds. Okay, so not a long time. So this thing should have a pretty decent TWR. It is 1. Okay, cool. So we can basically just fly straight. I could actually, let's see here. If I were to actually circularize it, when would I have to start the burn? Oh, okay, I can actually cut here for a few seconds. And we should have a little bit of Delta V to spare to do our rendezvous and docking, which would be ideal. Not necessarily on. You think we should do tutorials here? You think we should do the tutorials here? That might not be a terrible idea. We could do tutorials here. You may have a good point. But anyway, that was an Eve lander done. Yeah, I think I should do that. You have a good point. All right. Cut. All right, so we have a working Eve lander. That's all we really needed. Epic. Sure, they're epic. Yeah, they are very epic. The big epic. So that is the Eve lander. Next is a Tylo lander. Tylo. Yeah, Tylo the worst. Tylo is the worst. So we'll do a 2-stage design. We want probably a Poodle engine for this upper stage, which apparently has 0 fuel. There you go, 2500 LTV. This will be our ascent. So that's 2500. How much do we get from here? 2100. How much do we get from one of these guys? Not to worry. There. And one is no more, yes. Never use Poodle when you have Wolfhound. But look. So we get 2600 Delta V with the Poodle. With the Wolfhound, we get 2200. So in this situation, the Poodle is the better choice. Just because it weighs a lot less. Check our Delta V here. Okay, that should check out. Alright, so on this side, you will engage RTGs so we can actually power ourselves. And then on this side, we will do a fuel tank. Because I need a little bit more fuel in here. Let's see. Aerospike. Aerospike. Nah, Wolfhound's better. Poodle's better. Big boy, very big boy. Your kid has space ignition in KSP? Yeah. Could do that. I've been meaning to do like cinematics and stuff. We'll do some cool stuff. So this should hopefully be enough. And then what we need is a little bit bigger of a stage, and then this will be our lander stage, and then this can have a, we need probably a little bit more energetic of an engine on the bottom. We can do a skipper. This will give us not even close to the Delta V we need. What would a Poodle do on this stage? 1800 only? Come on, man. Need to do this big of an engine stage. 2400, that'll work. TWR and Tylo will check out. And I'm actually going to do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab some landing leggers. And we'll do, there we go. Look at them caveman go. Do a plane stream, should I? Come to Russia. Mother Russia. Alright, that'll work. Tylo lander. Very simple. Actually, what am I doing? No. I'm stupid. Why am I setting... I'm making life too difficult. All I need to do is send one Kerbal down at a time. I am making life far too complicated. We only need to send one Kerbal down at a time. You don't gotta say space go to you, yasa. You are very correct, my friend. Okay, so we do this as our descent or our ascent stage. That has way too much Delta V in it. I know it does. We do. That's actually annoying me because of the color difference. We do this as our ascent stage. That won't have quite enough. But let's do this. So let's go ahead and chuck on a reaction wheel. We can chuck on a battery. And then we can do the bigger fuel tank. This is a little bit skinny of a lander. Actually, you know what? No, that's dumb. That would be a big dumb idea. Okay, so boom, boom. Terrier, that'll give us 2700 on Tylo, TWR of 2.11, which should be good enough for takeoff. And then what we can do is we can do a little bit of a decoupling system here. And we can do is we can add some fuel tanks, some these-sized fuel tanks, and then we can add some nose cones, and then we can add some more Terrier engines. And then let's see, if we fire just those two, that's 1900 LTV, TB of 1.66. So yeah, that's not gonna do it. F's, we're short. I guess we can add, both these can get a puny little fuel tank on top. That'll do it. Awesome. Tutorial channel, make a how not to do instead of how. That would be funny if I did that. And where's the Dogecoin? Do I have the Dogecoin on the same? I don't think I even have the Dogecoin flag. Oh, what a loser. When in doubt, use the will found. I get here at 6.66. This will work. This is a good design. Okay. So we want to optimize efficiency. Epic. Efficiency optimized. Tylo lander. Okay. Your next video should be what if NASA bought SpaceX? What if NASA bought SpaceX? My next video. Yeah, we will do a nuclear stage for sure. Efficiently. My next video, it's going to be thebomb.com. Well, it's either going to be a tutorial video or Zambia's Mars program. It's going to be weird. Okay, so this next one is going to be kind of weird. This next one is going to be kind of weird. Zambia. I'm pretty sure it's Zambia. You are 700, basically gonna have to. Avid. Nuke doesn't work there. Oh, new Glenn tutorial. I've done that already. It's actually got a pretty good amount of views. I gotta do like a, I don't know, new Shepherd tutorial could be cool. So, okay, so I'm going to be taking a little bit of a risk here with this next lander. It's kind of a weird idea. So what I figured I could do, right, is Eve. So we definitely need a lander for Tylo, right, and definitely need a lander for Eve. But in the other in Jewel, right, there's and definitely one for Leif. So, but there is also Bop, Pole, and Val, and they're all like, you know, decently short or small. So what if like I could leave my mothership in like a low Tylo orbit or whatever, right? And then we could just send out this little lander and it could knock out all of those moons for us. So what do you get? Like, yeah, see, like 5,000 meters a second of delta V, which is just insane. That's enough to do a Val, Bop, and Pole land. Just make sure our TWR on Val is good. TWR of 3 on Val, right? So this will work. This is I'm a genius, not really, but hoo hee ha ha ha. That'll work. 4,800 delta V. We have the alternator on board, and we don't need any landing legs. We call this epic nuclear thing. New chapter would be cool. Yeah, we could do that. I could do a new chapter tutorial. That could be fun. We gotta do more tutorials. And two, but we only need one. Alright, so okay, so that is... So now we need to figure out Duna. Let's do Duna. This one could be Duna and Ike. Yeah, Duna and Ike for this one. So this one needs to be ever so slightly aerodynamic. And I'm slightly, right? We're doing the rear blunt nose cone. Because it has to be just slightly aerodynamic. Is the ground anchor already out? I do not know. That's how much attention I pay. I don't plan on using it that much, to be honest. So we need an upper stage. And then we can do a vacuum engine here. That won't be enough. These are all these are actually super similar. It's kind of weird how similar a lot of these. I mean, I'm basically using the same upper stage for like 15,000 different things. We'll use actually a bigger upper stage. We'll do this. And then if we do like this engine on the bottom, what's our situation? 3,000 delta V? And that is in a vacuum. And on Duna, that'll give us a TDR of 6. Wait, what if we honestly use a Terrier? On Duna, that works. Play Bed Wars and work on Duna as well. Yeah, but I don't know if they're the most efficient design. What would a nuclear upper stage do on Duna? Let's see. So much nuclear. Well, how? So this would be on Duna. That would work. And then basically what we would need to do is essentially like essentially is we probably need to like attach landing legs or something, because yeah. Hey, Infinity Shroud. Yeah, if these aren't even long enough. Well, we could do that, and then we could do... This is always a really stupid design, but we can always stage it away after landing. Okay, and then we'll need some parachutes, obviously, for our landing, because that's pretty important. And I'm gonna test this one just to be sure. Oh, F, that kills our fuel. Our Delta V if we have those parachutes like that. Well, let's see if it can do it. Let's see if it can do it. Duna, question mark. Let's give this good old guy a test. Good old guy a test. Epic test. Epic test. Alright, so let's get into a Duna orbit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make sure the gear are retracted. Get her pointed retrograde. This lander looks really stupid right now. I'm going to do a quick little deorbit burn. This should cost a little bit. This is honestly just like inefficiency simulator, to be honest. Alright. What is that? 32, 20, alright. Okay, so basically what we want to do is we want to wait for the drogues first of all, and then it'll be the mains. And we're going to try and come in like this. Hypixel Sky. I don't play Hypixel very much. I mean, used to play it a lot, but I don't much anymore. I mainly just played Build Battle and Hypixel when I did play it a lot. And yes, I played Bed Wars a bit. And not really Skyblock. Anyway, we're descending though. So, we're about to get ourselves deorbited, and then we'll be continuing our descent. I'm trying to get us as much surface area into the airstream as possible right now, just so it can be as slow as possible. It looks like we are starting to slow down just a touch. I'm going to try and point a retrograde here, just so we don't flip forward, because that'd be bad. We are officially deorbited now, so we're just going to wait for we need these parachutes to actually be right in the next stage and then the stage after. Once we get down to around 500 meters a second, it should be able to come under parachute power. We want to actually land quite a bit above sea level, because we lose actually quite a bit of efficiency on the nuclears if we land too far below sea level, or too close to sea level. I don't know if I'm big enough. Alright, okay, so we should have drogues. We should be clear on drogues, and I accidentally just sequenced the mains, so I guess we're also going to be ready for the mains whenever they come out. So let's hope we get some parachutes before we impact the ground, because that would be bad if we don't. 5 kilometers. 4.5 kilometers. If you don't get anything by 1 kilometer, that's when you know you have it. Well, there we go. We got drogues. Okay, epic. So they should deploy maybe, I think, full deploy at close to 1,500. We are coming in really... Oh, there's full deploy. So that'll scrub off a lot of velocity, and then we'll be looking for the main chute to probably pop at around 1 kilometer in altitude. There it goes. It is going to fully deploy itself, and let's see what kind of a landing velocity we're going to be looking at here. Alright, that looks acceptable. We can go ahead and deploy the landing legs, and let's see here. This is going to be quite a firm landing. I don't know if the Kerbal is going to enjoy this, but should be survivable. Sad. But yeah, I can give you a shout out in the description. Yeah, famous last words, should be survivable. That's not gonna work. That's a lot of parachutes. Okay. Here, let's swap these around, because I'm worried that if I put the mains right there, that is going to obstruct the opening of the hatch. So we can just go and do that. All right. Next attempt. Wait, because I'm trying to preserve the Delta V. Preserve the Delta V. Do 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 do. Okay, let's do this. Set orbit around Duna. Retrograde. Engine on. Drogues. Mains. Retrograde. We can get her deorbited. All right. Get the nose up. And then you'll just let it time warp down. Do a multiplayer stream. We could do another multiplayer stream at some point. Notification! No way. Probably should turn that down. The Soviet Union in rocket size. We will surpass them. I don't know what we would do on multiplayer. It's difficult because multiplayer can be a little bit buggy. Okay, so we have double the parachutes on the we have like double the amount of these big chutes, so we should be okay, hopefully. As long as we can slow down, which we will, because we're losing velocity at an acceptable rate. There's 800. There is 750. There's 700. There's 650. Alright, drogues are ready to be sequenced. I'm going to actually just sequence them, or just get them pre-deployed. They'll deploy when they're ready, I assume, so... Come through 12 kilometers. It's great. It's like, this is pretty sketchy, though. We're, like, barreling towards the ground at 400 meters a second. Like, come on, shoots, whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, parachutes. And there they go. We have the drogue shoots out. And that will help to slow us down a little bit. And then they will be fully deploying here momentarily. There they go. There's full deploy on the drogues. And then we'll be looking for the main shoots here in a bit. Through 1.5 kilometers at 200 meters a second. Will she die? And here come the mains, and this will slow us down a lot. Now this will be a landable landing. Yeah, this is a reasonable velocity. I mean, this is still very, very, very hard of a landing. Like, this is 20 meters a second. I guess we can use a little bit of engine to slow it down because this is such a negligible amount of delta V that we'll be using to slow down. Okay. Touchdown. Do not tip over. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Get back in the sky. Let's just... Nope. Nope, we're all good here. I just want to test what our delta V is. I don't really want to test. It's not my intention to test the tipping overness of this, but we can fix that. We could have avoided that. Anyway, let's just test, see if we can get into orbit. Okay, pitch down range. A little bit, actually. We want to, because like if you look right now, our ISP is 777. We need to get that up to 800. Howdy, gamers. Howdy, bro. This is the waterfall mod. Okay. Going to begin pitching down. Do you have parallax installed? I do not. Destroying, how you doing, dude? Alright. So we are actually at a pretty good altitude now. We can continue to pitch over. ISP is almost up to that 800 maximum, so we're starting to get some good delta V. The thing is stable. We are on our way into a low... Okay, so this will probably... I'm just going to actually fly it all the way to orbit. I just want to make sure it'll work with... Because I want to also be able to knock out an Ike landing with this. That's kind of my objective. Kind of like 2 birds in 1 stone here. We got a dono! Do the pilot fun... Do the funny pilot... Do the funny. $2 from Would Die for... Chamusuki. Ha! I know anime. Totally. I don't know. What is the funny? We got it first round though. Thank you. Thank you. I believe you were formerly 6969. Funny water review. Alright, cut the engine. Money. Thank you very much for the money. Okay, up we go to altitude, and then this will be that'll be enough. Alright, that'll be enough. Epic. Very epic. I hope I saved that. Oh, my country? Oof. Okay. I think basically we should start to construct the main rocket. Because I feel like the rest of these landers are all just gonna be, no, we need a Lathlander. I think we'll do a plane for the Lathlander. I honestly think a plane would be the most efficient design for a Lathlander. An aeroplane with a docking port on the front. I know that looks a little stupid, but it's just what we're gonna have to do here. So, Lathe. And we can do a reaction wheel. We can do aerodynamics. And we can just do a tiny little rocket tank like that, maybe. Is the goal of the stream to just build this rocket, and then the next stream, which will be on Saturday, we're gonna be flying this rocket, and it's gonna be epic. And let's see if this works. In rocket mode, that might work. That just might work. It also depends on the wing design I go with. Something like this. Not doing anything too complicated. Like this is a puny old plane. Oh, popping. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good idea. Good idea. Let's just put some elevons on here. Okay. Like that, and then let's check our center of lift. Alrighty, that should check out. Nothing too bad over on that front, and then we want the standard tail fin or whatever the crap it's called. If I could find it, please, life, thank you. Pop. That will be, this will be our Lathlander. Ho 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 ho. And the landing gear are going to be in the weirdest... No, they're not. Okay, so let's try and do something like that for the landing gear, and then it'll get a nose... Oh boy, not like that. Something like that, and then something like this for the nose cone. I have my doubts about this working. Lathe, question mark, we'll auto shut up, and then I will do a action group, custom one, to toggle mode, and then I will get ourselves launched. With my there. Console is too bad. Alright, so let's get into a lathe orbit. Whoa! Seriously, game? 1.12, what's wrong with you? Seriously? Well, let's quickly restart the game. That's already got 1.12. Wait, quick save, quick load. Yeah, you're right. I should try that. Quick save, quick load. Maybe that'll fix it. That might actually fix it. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think to do that. Oh yeah, we're good. Never mind. You're good 1.12. You're only a little bit bad. Okay. I'm gonna turn on infinite fuel for the deorbit burn. Just because in reality we won't be using fuel for this bit. Alright, let's try and target. Like that. And turn on infinite fuel, and then we'll see where we end up, and hopefully we can glider mode it all the way over to land. I think we're gonna overshoot land. Okay, here's land. So, we need to actually get her to land. Oh, that's a cool shot of Jewel. We need to radial out. We gotta slow down. Okay. Slow her down. At least it's stable. I guess that's kind of an upside. Let's see here. If we can just do as much crazy flip maneuvers as possible to try and reduce speed here, because we are coming in monstrously fast. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's the sweet spot. There we go. There we go. Now we're spinning it out. This should help reduce our velocity. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Spin out of control. Yes. Okay, we're still going a bit fast though, so. Let's just try and get the nose down, and then we'll just try and slow her down from there. I'm afraid that we're not going to have any control authority, because look at this. This is like full deflection. The thing's barely flipping moving, man. Dialogue. I mean, like, yeah, it does feel like Titan. But I don't know. Alright, yeah. Alright, here you go. We're coming in really fast right now. Hopefully the airspeed will be able to slow down. I mean, this is a lot of G's we're getting. No, that was only because I was pitching. It's accelerating? What? This does not seem right. No way. I feel like the atmosphere should be thicker than this. Okay, here we go. Now we're draining, losing some speed here. Please pitch up, though. Alright, I can't land right now. This is way too fast. Gotta get that speed down. But at the same time, right? Like, we gotta try and glide to a good landing target here. I'm trying to land, like, right here, maybe. Like that, kind of use that as a runway. Let's go gear down. This is a pretty dope-looking plane, though. I don't know about that cool, but I like it. Is that like a Saturn analog? Yeah, it would be cool to have a second gas giant. Okay, so I'm going to try and bring her down at maybe 100 meters a second on the final approach. And we're about 150 right now, so if we can just slow down another 50 meters a second when we turn onto our final there. Oh, look at Jewel on water now. We're going to be landing right here. This looks not that hilly. It's probably still a little bit hilly. Okay, I'm going to turn the aircraft. Actually, I think I've run out of speed. Well, I guess we're landing directly ahead. We're landing straight ahead here. Well, brakes. Oh, this will be a little bit hard of a landing. I did not realize this thing falls out of the sky so easily. Plop. Come on! Such a loser. Why did you... Wait. Oh, I don't have intakes. I don't have intakes. Wait, I don't have intakes. Holy crap, you're right. I don't have intakes. F. You saw nothing. Ocean water refuge. F's. My bad. Let's see what we want to do. I generally like this thing. Do that. I think I'm actually going to pop just a little bit more rocket fuel in here. I think we just need a bigger plane here. Yeah. I think a bigger plane is in order. Big boy. So we can do something along the lines of, we can grab like a wing strake, like this guy. Then we can do something along the lines of like... Except the idea is it looks a little bit less stupid. We could do, what if we just do like the big delta wing? It's gonna be super back heavy. Or front heavy, rather. Which is honestly not that big of a deal. So what we can do is I want this thing to be able to glide well. It's on my wish list. Alright, and then that doesn't look right. Something looks wrong. There we go, that's better. Okay, and then what we can do is we can add some canards up front. Now this will help a lot with our controllability. Okay, so these ones need to be just roll. These ones, wait, no, these ones need to be not roll, just pitch. These ones need to be roll. These ones need to be yaw, and then these ones need to be just pitch. Lathe, question mark, yes, yes, yes. Get some landing gear on here. Now this guy should absolutely be able to do this. No excuses. There will be no excusey. Air brakes? Don't need air brakes. We will aerodynamically decelerate. Dude, I hope I can do it. I really hope I can do it. Didn't have any land at all. Oh, that would kind of suck though. I like the land. Gives me places to land on. Alright, so we want to do infinite propellant for a deorbit burn, and it did the glitch again. Thanks, game. Hey, sheepy. Spaceplane strike, spaceplane epic. Why is it still doing it? It's fixed a little bit, but okay, let's try another quick save and quick load. Please be fixed. We all good now? No? We're still broken? Seriously, bro? Why? Thank you, Kraken. I know, right? Thanks, Kraken. Oh, are we better now? All right, we're better now. Okay, just took like 15 reloads. Cool. I'm gonna come in for a pretty steep angle here. Cut. Epic. The most impressive. Hey, Granite. I'm now trying to figure out my cable until I figure out FMRS. Oof. I know FMRS is completely toast. Hello, Mr. PogChamp, and all of your glorious spam. Yeah, what's going on with that? What's spam? Alright, anyway, let's start a deorbit. Or not deorbit, our landing here. And oh boy, okay, we're already, okay. I don't think we're in danger of really melting. Jewel lander. Okay, so let's try and slow her down here. Let's actually try and nose down a little bit here. Wow, I swear you don't get any control authority. Full deflection. Full deflection and full deflection. We're actually really nose diving here. Okay, there we go. That's better. Oh, that's a lot of G's though. Okay. Alright, we're coming in. We are coming in. is unfun. Saving science KSP? I have a lot of hours in KSP. PC6, I have a 7700K at 4.7 gigahertz at 1080 Ti, and then 32 gigabytes of DDR4 at 2400 megahertz. Okay, so honestly, the real challenge of landing on Lathe is finding a flat spot. Alright, let's just nosedive and let's just try and land right here. You can generally have decent luck here. And I'm gonna try and keep the speed at all times above 100 meters a second here. Anything below that, I'm getting a little bit worried that we're gonna just fall out of the sky. Hey, like right here, looks a little kind of flatter. Okay, I'm gonna be waiting till the last second for landing gear. Speed is looking good. Alright, landing gear coming down. Nose up. Okay, we are stable. This does look flat enough to land on. We have good speed. We are now just gonna hold it off, and then once it is ready to land, it will bring itself down. Okay, it looks like we're gonna go over a little bit of a hill right here. This is a little bit steep of a downslope. It's actually quite steep here, so let's get some brakes. Let's not pre-arm the brakes here. Are you about to like fall into water? Oh crap, we're about to land on water. Turn! Oh boy, this is looking a little bit sketchy. Okay, nose up. Uh-oh, that's gonna be a three-pointer. Oh yeah, we're down. Hit the brakes. And you stopped. That was the easy bit. And now for the hard bit. Getting back into orbit. Takeoff can be challenging sometimes here. So we're gonna do a little bit of a left roll here just because of that finger. Try and get that right wheel lifted up. And now we can get the whole thing lifted up. Alright, we're flying, gear up. I'm not sure as to the ascent profile I should be using on Lathe, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Okay, there's 100 meters a second. We are climbing just fast enough to clear the terrain. Pretty cool views off the side there at Lathe. Going ahead at Jewel. Looking for about 450 meters a second of speed there, and then we'll start to pitch up. I want to try and get as much speed as possible on the air breathing phase, because you do not have that much delta V in the rocket phase. I mean, like probably 500, just to stay conservative for our rendezvous. Alright, here we are approaching 400 meters a second. I'm now going to actually start to increase our attitude here. Get the thing pitched up. And we're going to be looking to accelerate to almost around probably at least 1.5 kilometers a second here. So we are accelerating. We have loads of fuel, so don't have to worry about really being that inefficient. Crossing 4 kilometers in altitude. Everything's looking good so far. You're now at 1 kilometer a second. I'm going to actually pitch it down just a little bit to try and get it to squeak as much velocity as possible out of this thing. Alright, velocity. I don't know what's with this shaking. That's not good. Stop shaking. There you go. Okay, we're getting close to melting, so we're basically just living right on the edge here. We can throttle down. I guess we don't need a docking port. Okay, so that was a little bit too flat of an ascent. Okay, let's just try and slowly increase airspeed then. Alright. Full power. Need a little bit more speed here. Just a little bit more. Speed is looking good. We're still accelerating, which is a good sign. We have an apogee above 50 kilometers. We are barely accelerating at this point, so this is probably all the speed we're going to be able to get out of air breathing mode. I'm going to wait till we're at 60 kilometers, and then we'll F. We will, F? What? No, X. X button to, kill the engines. And... oh, well. I guess I didn't have much of a choice. Let's climb on up. Approaching 50 kilometers. There we are. We're in space. And then let's see how much it is to circularize. It will be... oh yeah, we're okay, perfect. We have plenty of the Delta V's. I'm gonna just go to Space Center, leave that guy dying. Alright, now it is time to build the big rocket. The main, the most epic rocket ever. Now that Lathlander worked really well. So, let's try this. So, basically what we need is we need a rocket. That's just huge. Just huge. Just add absolutely ridiculous. No, that dude's dead. We're just gonna murder him. We just need the most ridiculous big rocket in the history of ever. So, yeah. We need something big. So, what we need to accomplish. This is probably going to be the biggest rocket I've ever built. We need to be able to get this rocket needs to be able to get us into an orbit. Obviously around Kerbin. And then it needs to also go everywhere. To every single system. So I'm going to say we need close to... let's do the math here. So about 3 kilometers, 6 kilometers. That's if we're lucky. Let's say 7 kilometers. Let's say then there, then it'll be, say 10 kilometers, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. So we need about ion engines. Oh yeah, we're not doing ion engines. We need about 22 kilometers a second at Delta V in my estimate, according to my calculations. So let's see how that goes. Let's build the rocket around the Eve lander. So basically the way this works, so the first thing to land is going to be the Eve lander. Thick boy. We can afford to. I'm going to get a lot at Delta V. What the F is that emailed? Thick. Much thick. Okay, so yeah, we need that, not that. Followed by that, followed by that. Okay. So here's where things get weird. Where does the next lander go? You know what I mean? This is restart, not restart, not restart. Where does the next rock? Where does the next? So the next lander. So we basically just need a bunch of those tiny little nuclear stages. If we just put like 10 of them on, that'll probably get us there. You know what I mean? So like. Try and think, Rilo. So we need a tiny stage to get us to Gilly, and then we need so a Gilly. We need a Moho. We need a. Ooh, that might be a better way of doing it. Okay, so Gilly, Moho. Trying to think here. Gilly, Moho, Drez, Duna, the Julian Moons, and Elu, and then I keep forgetting about the Mun and Minmus. Okay, so let me actually count these. So Gilly, Moho. So Gilly, Moho, Mun, Minmus, Drez, Duna, so that is 8. So we'll put 6. Yeah, we'll do 6. Make sure it's ready again. Am I right? We'll do 6 of those little nuclear things. So we do need that plane. I don't know where the crap to put the freaking plane. Where do I put the plane? Where do I put the plane? I know where to put the lathe plane. The lathe plane has no convenient place to go. Okay, so we also have the Tylo lander. So the Tylo lander we can attach. Let's see here. Where do I attach the Tylo lander? Missa Sinken. You to attach some thingies to other thingies and the rocket is done. Yep. That is the plan. Better plan, better plan, better plan. Where's Tylo? Let's actually quickly, because the plane is also getting really annoying. I've not been saying this. These are all autosaves. Anyway. Right, so yeah, sorry. Just for attachment simplicity, I'm not going to add that little nose code. I know that makes the plane look a little bit worse. But just so this thing can be attached properly, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We need to get the Tylo. Okay, so Tylo lander. Here's what we do. We do this, right? And then what we do is we grab the plane. Not the autosave. I actually saved it. What? No, I saved it. Huh? Hold up. Why is it not saving my saves? Right? And then reroute, and then... plane. It should be here now. Okay, it's here. Okay, we're good. Milo, he's orange. Cool. What'd you use for thumbnail? I used a recreation of the UR700M. It's probably going to be pretty accurate to what this thing will end up looking like. Actually, no, to be honest, this thing will be even bigger. But the UR700M was like this ridiculous giant Soviet rocket. It was insane. Anyway, I need to grab the plane here. Boom, boom. So far, so good. And then I'm going to grab the Eve lander. No, I didn't mean that. I meant this. Okay, so let's save this. So we have to grab Eve lander. I am going to reroute to here. Open Tylo lander. Open Eve lander. Alright, see you, Sheepy. Okay, that does not. What did we weigh? That's not too bad. That, you know what? I actually thought it would be a little bit worse. I could see this working. I could actually see this working. So, next thing is next. We need to add a decoupler. No, we don't. We just need to add a docking port. Right? And then we need to add a one of these guys. And then we gotta add one of these guys. And then we gotta add one of these guys. We got one of these guys. We gotta add one of these guys. One of these. And then what we do is we add six. Actually, I can honestly just do it like this. So 1. And then we do. Basically, we do. It was fuel tank. Fuel tank. Nuclear. Command. Electrical. Hi, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed the content, my dude. Everyone seems pretty chill here, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so that. So we want 6 of these. Actually, no, I want 5 of these, and then we need a special one for Duna. Rip. Hopefully that doesn't destroy my aerodynamics too much, but we do need to do something like this. So basically what I need to do is a nuclear stage, nuclear engine rather. Shroud. And then we gotta do, it was 2 fuel tanks. Command. Electrical. Right, and then we wanted to do the nose cone, the docking port, and then the legs, because this is our Duna lander. I meant to stage these legs away. Like so. Like so. Like so. Okay. So this should be our spacecraft. Big boy, very big boy. This is our spacecraft. It weighs 135 tons. So basically what I need to do, this is what I need to accomplish, is I need to get, I'm gonna aim for between 20 and 25,000 meters a second of delta V in a nuclear stage. Will this be possible? I don't know. We were starting off this nuclear stage nice and strong, very inefficient. Obviously, this is how the pros do it. We start off very inefficiently. But then, like magic, it will get wider. It will become efficient. So now what we gotta do is we gotta go up here and we gotta grab liquid fuel. Liquid fuel. Actually, no, that is a big stupid. I'm not doing it like that. That way is ugly. Not ugly, but dumb. It's harder to get things to work that way. Oxidizer, like so. This way I like a lot better. So, we are gonna do something just giant here. Just like, this is gonna be just absolutely massive. Epic. And I'm gonna do this with a minimum gravity assist. Do you put a decoupler? No, I didn't, because the docking ports should just be able to undock and make that work. Okay, so let's just see. In this stage alone is 1100 delta V. Yeah. 5,000. Yeah. Oh, sorry guys, I just whacked my mic. My bad. This will be the craziest nuclear stage ever. Then you ship it to the moon? Could do that. This is where it gets insane. This is where she'll get insane. So let's just, these are gonna be like multiple days of burning. Like, look, we throw this on, our TDP is gonna be like 0.01. .02, yeah, right? So if we wrap it around like this, 0.09, right? So like that's not helpful, is it? Make the tank burn? No, it should be good. Oh, I see what, oh, you have a good point, my dude. That's annoying. Well, whatever. Well, I can't really just whatever that, can I? Better solution. Problem gone. Okay. So. Yeah. What needs to happen is we need to add fuel lines. It's going to be difficult to add fuel lines because these are all on top of each other, but whatever. Single way symmetry. That worked. Okay. So we need to add a fuel line for every single one of these. And then if this works, we can lathe and Evelander attached and drill together. Wait, hold on. The lathe and Evelander. You have a good point. Thank you. All good here. That would have been a meme if I would have forgot about that. Okay, so we have boom. We need to do this one now. How many of these? I feel like I've done them all by now. Guess I have. Wait. Okay, I think I've done them all. When it's not that much. Join the stream when I'm playing KM and checking on monitor. Cool beans, man. Cool beans. All right, so we need to set up these decouplers properly. Because our staging is also just all out of whack here. So we have not that. So which engines are these? Not what we're looking for. So we want engine, 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 engine. Any engines not down here? Alright, cool. And then what we want to do is we want to decouple these in pairs. So, decouple. 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 And the decenter decoupling. So that would mean that, oh wait, did I even get that right? So, wait, hold up. So this one, yeah, the opposites are decoupling. Okay, so these ones should go first. So these ones have a flow priority of 100, and then these ones are 80, and then these ones are 90. Okay, this works. Okay, and then these ones should have the lowest priority in the middle. 70, okay, cool. I made an asteroid, a moon around curve. Oh, cool. Fuel tanks every day. Fuel tanks for days. All right, so here's what we got. Let's do the math here. And I want to get this number. Honestly, don't know, but I need to get this number. Let's just calculate our delta V. 2456 plus 749 plus 166 plus 836. And then once we decouple this, we need to fire up that. Plus 2444. No, I hit the calculator wrong. I hit the calculator wrong. Okay, let's do this one more time. So, 2456 plus 749 plus 166 plus 836 plus 2444. 6600 delta V. I think that might have a chance. I think this will work. Yeah, this will work. The gods have decreed it so. This will work. This is very ambitious. Very, very ambitious. This is ambitious as crap. But anyway, let's get a 5 meter. And sorry guys to completely ruin your whatever, but this is gonna be or you ruin your eyes. This is gonna be a terrible looking fairing. Many apologies in advance. Is that going to be around the wing? I have to make it a little bit wider again then. Oh, am I about to have reached the maximum fairing height? I feel like I've got to be getting close here. How tall can fairings be, dude? Seriously. And like every responsible Kerbonaut, we do not have our 2 week. They can't be 2 because these are all vacuum burns, right? So this will work, I hope. Should we construct an orbit? Yeah, but I want to do it one launch, make it even more challenging. So this is a total of 497 tons of takeoff weight, or of this is what we need to get into orbit, and then we need a big ol' rocket. This is going to give us how much delta V? Probably nothing. 300, right? So we are going to do it basically just like all the boosters is basically what we want. So we are going to do a main stages are going to be, we have 2 main stages, right? We can add a Rhino, which will have a TWR of 0.2, which will not get us anywhere near to where we need to be. So what we basically need to do is we need to find a way. Here's what you do. Do this. You say you want a Rhino, right? You want 1 Rhino as the main engine. We can actually have this. What we can actually do is we can have the Rhino be flanked by Wolfhounds. And that'll give us more manageable TWR. And by flanked, we can like really flank them. Like we can say Wolfhound's over here. And this will give us a TWR of 0.53, which is, you know, that's manageable, right? This is a manageable TWR. And realistically, we should be doing even more engines. Because this thing weighs so much, it doesn't matter how many engines we put on it. Okay, maybe not that many. Maybe we'll stick with 6, because those don't really fit. Okay, so that'll work like that, and then we need a bottom stage. And I'm going to ejection force clamshell deploy. All right. Now things get really ridiculous. Because first of all, this rocket is, how tall is it so far? 116 meters. I mean, that's not crazy, but it's gonna get even taller. Look at this thing. Okay, so let's do 3 tanks like that. And then we need the like a little Apollo thing right here. And then 16 vectors. Sixteen vectors. Epic. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, let's have that picture. Okay, so what's our TWR of this? What even are these engines? So we want to decouple. Right? Yeah. Okay, so at sea level, these things will produce TWR of 0.85, which, you know, ideally a little bit higher is what we want, but, you know, we'll live. I have no idea how to trick that, my dude. CT, I don't know. We have someone join our Discord. If you're new, everyone join our Discord gets a shout out. So, Spacelight, thank you for joining the Discord. Do da 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 da. Do 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 do. All right. Ah, these are boosters. Oh, heck yeah! This thing needs so much boosters. You are not going to believe the amount of booster it requires. So I'm going to do 4 boosters. Okay. 2. No clipping. Okay, no clipping. Pretty good. Okay, alright, I. So far, so good. And I'm going to go aerodynamics, get a big fat nose cone on top of here. And oh boy, yeah. Okay, so we need to enable crossfeed. Okay, we have crossfeed enabled on these guys. So it's going to be every single engine going to be firing right off the bat. And then you want to add these decouplers. I think that'll do it. I know, yeah. They're, oh, yeah, they're really not sending. That's really annoying me. Let's fix that. Oh, I see. Yeah, they're not. Yeah. That better? That should be better. Okay, so... Oh, now they're rotated. Oh, boy. Well, I think these are just rotated. How do those get rotated? There we go. Better. Okay, so... this now presents us with a new problem. These boosters will only burn for 80 seconds. So what if we do no crossfeed? What if we, like, don't even asparagus these? We should still be good. We should still be good. So yeah, these are aligned now. We're all good here. All good. Okay, so this Grand Tour thing, this should be ready. This should be ready. So now I get to say, well, stay tuned for the next stream because, yeah. So that basically concludes our objective for today's stream, which is to build the rocket. And then the next stream is going to be the actual flying of the mission itself and the testing of the rocket. So hopefully I have done everything correctly, and tomorrow, it'll be Saturday. Saturday will be a nice, amazing, seamless process. How do you hide the VAB? It's a mod called Hanger Extender. So it'll hopefully be a very seamless process. This giant 4.5 kiloton disaster will hopefully send some Kerbals to land on every single celestial body in the Kerbin system. Come back. Version on this 1.12.1. And yeah, hopefully live to tell the tale. So yeah, I think we're going to call it right there. So yeah, be sure to check in on Saturday stream. Like I said, where we do all the stuff. And then Sunday stream, we'll do some pretty cool things. I haven't quite figured out what for sure I want to do on Sunday's stream, but I think I have a few good options. Like I was thinking about trying, that wouldn't be that interesting. There's some cool stuff. I want to do more ridiculous stuff, like that one stream I did a few weeks ago where it was trying to belly flop, trying to land rockets that aren't Starship, like put fins and stuff on them. So we could do fun stuff like that. We could maybe do something like, I don't know, trying to, I don't know. We'll get to it though. Now make it fully reusable. Now make it fully reusable, right? All right. So yeah, I'll see you guys all later. We're actually gonna be doing a Hunger Games on my on a Minecraft server pretty soon. If you don't know, I have like this SMP. Not really, it's mine. It's one of my mods runs it. And we converted the map into a Hunger Games thing. I did. Me and Bigger, if you know who he is, and we're doing Hunger Games on that soon. So hopefully, if you want to do that, you can check out the Discord. And of course, Tigger is here. Yeah. So anyway, bye everyone. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Please go to comment to the video once again. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. And bye.